Welcome back after the break. You join us right in the heart of the action here on the pit lane as the pit lane window has just opened. Now Stuart just changed over, started from the pit lane but managed to make up for it.
Yeah, made up a few places during the race, so it was good fun to be honest. But it was hard going, but hard work. There's a lot of sort of cars and sprint drivers out there, you know, making it every overtake's a massive battle, and there's some high quality drivers that get past even right back in the field, so it's good fun actually.
Now Richard, obviously you were doing well to start with at the race, had a little mistake. Talk us through what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. No doubt it's my mistake, but I couldn't see my pit board. My timer said 35 minutes, so I came in, I undid my belts, and the team said, no, it's not enough time, go back out. So I had to put the belts back on, go back out. So I think I went from third or fourth to, God knows, somewhere down the back. And now Ollie, who probably would have won it, don't think he can from where he is now.
Now James, just come back in after the first half of your race. How was it?
Good, slippery in places. I think more tyres than me trying too hard, I think. But yeah, good fun. A nice dice with Luigi and David out there. Managed to get the better of them and then pull a bit of a gap whilst they messed themselves about. So good fun.
Certainly did. Now, as always, down to Andrew, so I'll let you get back and watch.
Absolutely, he's out there now, so a clean pit stop, we're away. Hopefully we'll stay in P1.
Let's hope so.
Happy days.
Now Dave, just finished your stint out there, came back in P8. How was it?
Yeah, not too bad. Pretty poor qualifying. Qualified 15th, I think, in the damp conditions. Been a bit of a girl. And anyway, got a decent race start. Everything went okay. Came in P8, I think, so we made up quite a few places. And handed over to Malcolm, who hopefully will go a lot faster than me.
Okay, Philip, just come in from your session out there. How was it?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, better than practice. Practice was wet. Qualifying was damp, but dried out at the end. A lot of traffic. No, it was very good. No, it was very good today. Nice dry circuit.
Certainly a packed grid out there, so lots of hard work to be done.
Yeah, and there was a big off at the beginning, which they all sorted themselves out in the end, and they came flying past me because they're quick. But we came in 6th, I think it was, and Ryan's out there now to make up the places.
And as he says that, Ryan Hooker heads back out into the race then in the V6 Cup R. What can Ryan Savage do? Just coming out then right on the back of Adrian Hall, who wings his way through Cops. Sorry, not Adrian Hall. So Ryan Hooker makes short work of the car now as he makes his way through Maggot, Beckett and Chappell. Winds his way through. Great onboard shot this from the V6 Cup R. You can really hear the V6 engine working hard around the Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. Great result for Ryan and Hooker in Britain last time out at Spa. Can he go one better here at Silverstone and get on the overall top step of the podium? As we join some of the production runners now, there we have Jason McNulty there heading through in the production class, followed by Andrew Wright. And here are the lead runners then in the Elite Trophy class, the production class of Lotus Cup UK. Making their way down towards Stowe, then you can see Andrew Wright there in the background in his orange Honda S1 Exige, making his way through. Apologies there with some of the other drivers in the crowd. We've got Chris Perkins there just ahead then of Simon Oakley. Jason McNulty getting the car nice and sideways there along with David Steed. Apologise, Peter Mansfield. That was Peter Mansfield there just going through your shots. Two Rob Boston cars looking very, very similar. As we go once again on board with Alex Reed, who continues to lead this race then following the pit stop. He's got a lead of around 5.5 seconds then from Adam Knight. Can Adam Knight do anything in these closing stages though to shorten that gap to Alex Reed? Ken Savage then still going strongly in the 211 class. If he can bring the car home in that position, he should be able to extend his lead of the championship. Cars make their way through Copse. Real shame for Rob Meyer having a little bit of a problem in the pit stop. He's running well down the order now after that earlier promise. In Fenwick there, just keeping out of the way of the leaders. Adrian Hall making his way through. There is Rob Myers up and running again. Under pressure then from Ryan Hooker. Again, once again on board with Alex Reed as we make our way through Village and the Loop. He has controlled this race from start to finish. If you can just nurse it through to the flag now, it will be a lights the flag victory for the young man, which will put him in great position heading into the final round at Snetterton. All the way down then to Brooklands, gets on the brakes for the final time. Winds his way in towards the apex, lets the car drift out. He's so close to checkered flag now, all he has to do is limp it home. Gets on the power for the final time, then coming through Luffield and accelerates up towards where the checkered flag will be waiting. Alex Reed will take the victory then here at Silverstone for the Lotus Cup UK round. And an excellent drive by the young man coming home ahead of his teammate Adam Knight, who finishes just around 8 seconds back ahead of Marcus Jewell, Ken Savage, Ryan Hooker, Adrian Hall, Andrew Wright, Tom Chataway, David McNulty and James Little and Andrew Bentley ran up top 10.
Now that was another fantastic result for Alex Reed as he takes home first place, Adam Knight in second, Marcus Jewell taking home third and Ken Savage finishing up in fourth.
Top three. You guys again, smile for the cameras, together and hold those trophies aloft for, as we said, the inaugural round of this year's Lotus Cup UK.
Alex, congratulations out in the front from start to finish. Well done.
Thank you very much. Yeah, at the beginning of the race, I sort of went wide at the first corner, thought I'd pushed everyone out, but apparently not. So just sort of got a couple of seconds there, and throughout the first sort of 5 or 6 laps, just maintained the gap and made it bigger, and that's all I needed really. For the rest of the race, sort of had a 5 to 10 second gap, and that's what got me the win. So I'm pretty stoked with that result.
I bet you are. Fantastic pace the whole way. That gap was quite large.
Yeah, it was. I thought it would close down, and it did seem to at one point, but it just looked like that it didn't. So I was pretty happy.
Adam started in second, managed to hold that place, but it wasn't all plain sailing.
No, first corner was fun. Ken came into me. I think he was pushed wide by another car, so I had a big bump at the first corner. Alex managed to gap away at that point, and then I think I was running third behind Ken and Alex for a while, and then I managed to pick up Ken and go past Ken, and then I just couldn't catch Alex. He's very quick, and I could close the gap a little bit, but I was never going to make up 5 or 6 seconds. So happy with second though, so good result overall, a good weekend.
Marcus started in P5, moved the way up to third. Well done.
Yeah, it was a good race. I mean, there was a shunt off the start, so I actually ended up, I think, 13th or 14th after the first lap. So had to make my way through that. Then had a real big battle with Adam. You know, it was on the edge. I need to look at the video. There's a few times I thought I was blocked, and that really ruined it for P2 and P1. I had the pace at one point, but you know, third's still a good result for a 2:11, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Now in the production class, Little and Bentley take home another victory. David Elsley in second and Luigi Valentino Mazza in third, and Ryan Savage finishing up in fourth place.
You guys hold your trophies aloft for everybody and smile.
Andrew and James, congratulations. Started off in P2, finished in P1. It must feel good.
Yeah, very much so. Thank you very much. Yeah, not really expected, but very, very happy.
And Andrew, obviously the last bit was all down to you. Did you feel the pressure?
It was just a case of hanging on to the lead that James gave us. 2 perfect pit stops by the Hangar 111 guys. We got us out absolutely bang on time, and I had a few issues with traffic, but I managed, I think, to get the fastest lap at on the last lap. So a little victory for me. So yeah, great race. It was just all down to James. He made it really easy again.
David, congratulations. Started in P4, finished in P2. That's a pretty good finish.
Thank you. Yeah, a really good result here at Silverstone GP. We've made a plethora of upgrades to the car, and they've really shown in the pace throughout the 60 minutes, so a wonderful result for us.
Now, Luigi, it's not like you to be out of P1, but what happened out there?
No, well, I'm not used to this format, so I'm used to sprint rounds, running quite heavy with fuel. That's my excuse. It was just quite hard to maintain pace, so yeah, James and Ellerslie did a really good job.
And I just sort of hung in there. I didn't need to have the points, to be honest, and it was pushing the car a lot. So I was quite happy. To finish third's great. Unlucky for Ryan, unfortunately, and I obviously didn't intentionally mean to go off, but we're pushing so hard that he got a penalty for that. So it puts me in third. Obviously, that's good for me. So next round, hope to win 1 or 2 there.
Let's hope so.
Thank you.
Now let's take a look at the Elise Trophy Championship standings. Now Luigi Mazza, who has been dominant all season, remains in the top spot as we head into the final round of the season. But there is still hope for James Little and Ryan Savage. Now turning our attention to the production class, partnerships of James Little and Andrew Bentley and Stuart Radcliffe and Anthony Dunn remain dominant at the top of the table. And finally, let's take a look at the Supersport Championship standings. Ken Savage remains in that top spot, but Alex Reid is determined to get there, and Adam Gore closely follows behind.
Well, that's all we've got time for here at Silverstone. It's been a fantastic day of racing, as always. Alex Reid certainly showing that he's got the pace to be a champion. Now, until next time, we'll see you then.